Hi, this is Homay from Spitfire Audio, and this will be a select video of a short composition that I've done for one of the workshops for our Spitfire pop-up event. So just in case, here it is again. So the last couple of times I went for libraries from our Spitfire collections, but this time I actually have chosen a few random libraries just to show that I think that pretty much any combination of the libraries can work really well with one another. To give a quick overview, we have here North 7, which includes electric piano, electric bass piano, a Wurlitzer and a clavinet. Then there is Chrysalis, which is a harp library which we've recorded with very talented composer and harpist Samuel Sim here at HQ. Then this one is Chamber Strings, made up of 16 string players, so it's really intimate and has a lot of character and has been recorded at Lyndhurst Air Studios. And the next one is one of my favorites, Glass and Steel. So we went into the kitchen and recorded lots of different crazy sounds. And the next one is Enigma 2, which we've recorded with producer and guitarist Leo Abrahams. The last one I've used here is Phobos, an incredible synthesizer that I've had a lot of fun with recently. Usually, if I'm not given a brief or I don't have any footage to work to, then a sort of brief that I do have is whether I like a sound or not. So first thing I do is I go sound hunting, which I started with North 7. So you'll probably find that if we can mess around with the sound, then we will. And also with this library, you'll find a presets folder where we have a lot of different moved sounds. And one I liked in particular was this. As soon as I do find a sound, I try to stick with it and move on. So I went into chamber strings, played in this really simple 3-note melody. And something I always use is dynamics and expression, just to try and put as much life into the instrument as possible. I then wanted to build that up slightly with the whole string section. So I have a bit of a bass now and some harmonic elements. I want to put a bit more character into the piece with some pad sounds. So I went into Enigma 2. Together it sounds like this. And when I was looking around for sounds in here, also trying to get this evolutions patch involved. Because I know Chrysalis has been treated similarly in the sense that it has been sent through a lot of different effects pedals. I had this sound that I liked. So it just sits there in the background to give a little bit of character. And I went back into Enigma 2. And went with this sound. I then had the revert tail of the sound panning all the way back to the left-hand side, creating this effect I quite liked. So then I wanted to find a few more rhythmic elements and went into Glass and Steel library. What I like about it is this really organic sound that you get with it. This one. Next up, I wanted to work on my structure. I have two different sections basically here at the moment, but I thought I make something a bit more out of the intro and went back into North 7 library, played in this sound. And what I noticed was the reverb tail of this. I just wanted to bounce it and then reverse it. I also then went back into glass and steel to just put a few more embellishments in there. So I have this. And then for later on in the piece, I thought I wanted to put a bit more of a drive in there, and I knew Phobos would definitely help me out with that. Another thing I love about it is that you can just load any sound and play it. And it can fit instantly with the rest of what you've just written. Later on, there was another sound that I liked. Let's just play the whole thing together. See what it sounds like. Cool. I think I've covered pretty much everything I've done in the pop-up, so thanks for watching.